Last night, if you watched, it was extremely frustrating for all of us because some greedy, seedy people attempted to blackmail us into paying a king's ransom for this tape. Roll it right now. You're seeing it. You're finally seeing it. This tape of private investigators working for the parents of accused child killer Casey Anthony, searching the same patch of woods in which the broken child's little body was found a month later. Here he's looking at some garbage bags found in an abandoned house nearby. Well, it turns out that the broker of that videotape, who was attempting to twist our arms to shell out big money, ridiculous big money, which we refused to do, doesn't even own the tape. This tape belongs to the Anthony family and maybe to the investigator they hired, Dominic Casey, both of whom gave us permission today to air this dramatic video, which you are looking at right now, absolutely free and clear. Now, as we watch it, joining me to discuss the tape is the Anthony family attorney, Brad Conway, whose clients, the Anthonys, graciously gave us permission to air the video on the condition that nobody gets paid a nickel. Nobody's getting paid a nickel. Brad, welcome. As Brad talks, let's show people what this tape is really all about. Okay, Brad, first of all, comment on the fact that there were people here, the death of this precious child who has stirred so many emotions from the four corners of this country, indeed from countries far-flung, you know, that they're trying to cash in on this, that people are trying to make money on this deal.
You know, I find it despicable, and so do the Anthonys, Geraldo. This is something that is their product. They hired Dominic Casey and DNA investigations.
Dominic Casey, who you're looking at right now with his cell phone in his ear. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. To find Kaylee Marie, dead or alive. And this is part of their investigation. This is part of their work product. And now you have Mr. Hoover trying to profit from this. Right now, what the Anthonys want to do is bury this child with dignity and respect. And individuals like Mr. Hoover are getting in the way. They're trying to profit from a tragedy.
Okay, we're looking at the tape now, and that is despicable that they are trying to profit. I'm sure that next they'll set up a Kaylee Marie Anthony souvenir shop outside of Disney World there in Orlando. But as
Geraldo, believe it or not, people have already done that.
No, you're kidding me.
People have already tried to profit from her image and shirts and other trinkets.
All right, here we're watching the Dominic Casey, the investigator, picking up a blanket. You can see this, can't you, Brad?
Actually, no. You know, and that's the irony, Geraldo, is that this is our property, and I have yet to see this videotape,
I'm so
although
sorry.
we've been
I thought you had a video return there. I'll describe it. He seems to be picking up a blanket or something and searching, and we are told this is the same area. Now, here's my question for you, Brad. We are told that Dominic Casey had specific information, even graphics and maps that led him to this area where, of course, dramatically, almost 4 weeks later, the little body was found. Why was he there? Who gave you that inside information? Did you have any admissions from the accused mother, 22-year-old Casey Anthony? What brought you to this specific place of all the places on earth, Brad Conway?
Geraldo, there were no admissions from Casey Anthony in regard to this particular spot. Mr. Casey was following up other tips. One of them came from Kaya Marie Cruz, and there were other individuals that said that this is a place where Casey and her friends hung out as childhood friends, and he was simply following up, doing good investigative work. Also understanding that this area had been searched numerous times by law enforcement prior to November 15th and 16th when Mr. Casey and Mr. Hoover were there.
Now, I believe that the fact that a month before they found it, he didn't find it, and he seems to be fairly methodical going through this very same area. What do you think that implies, Brad?
Well, and here's the difficulty. Because Mr. Hoover has hidden this video and tried to profit from it rather than turning it over to law enforcement as he should, we don't know what the tape means. And what I mean by that, Geraldo, is
Jim Hoover, you're talking about the other investigator, the guy who we think is the camera operator here. Go ahead.
Correct. If this is the exact area where Kaylee Marie's body was found and there is no body there, then this tape is a bombshell.
You are seeing the video now, Brad, are you not? You're seeing it right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
If this area is not exactly where they found Kaylee Marie, this is nothing but a video of the woods nearby, and it means nothing.
But if it is the same as we believe it to be?
If it is the same area and it shows where Kaylee Marie was recovered, then her body was not there on November 15th or November 16th.
Who is Dominic Casey, the investigator who we see with this probe? He does not have a shovel, as some have reported. He has a probe, it seems, you know, a long, that stick-like object there. Who is he speaking with, as far as you know? Is he speaking with the Anthonys? Is he speaking with you on his cell phone?
No. He is speaking with somebody that we have disclosed to law enforcement. And, Geraldo, I'm going to hold off on commenting because I want law enforcement to be able to do their investigation thoroughly before we bring that public.
Are you saying, Brad, that this video has not been seen by law enforcement?
This video, as far as I know, was only turned over this week when Mr. Hoover was unable to get money from local and national affiliates.
All right, it is time stamped November 16th. The earlier portion was November 15th. That
Correct.
included an area where there seemed to be an abandoned house. That's where he was going through garbage bags. It seems,
Correct.
Brad, that this is not a random search. If he's looking in garbage bags and the bones are found in garbage bags, that tells you something, doesn't it, buddy?
Well, it does, but this whole area was filled with trash bags, including an entire toilet, commode, tank, and everything. There were tires, and there were trash bags all over the place, as well as blankets, beer cans, and all kinds of other rubbish. So really, this area is a dumping area for everybody.
But the fact is that Casey Anthony, the daughter of your clients, used this area, according to the woman whose name you mentioned earlier, as
Yes.
a childhood playground where they buried her pets. And I thought that was particularly telling, if true, that they buried their dead pets here. You know, the implication, you get it, Brad.
I understand the implications, Geraldo, and right now the Anthonys are going through a lot. What they want to do is make sure that individuals like Mr. Hoover do not profit, and they want to bury Kaylee Marie with dignity and respect and put this part behind them.
As you watch that video, I just want to say that the investigator we spoke to, Dominic Casey, made the following statement. He said, quote, that's the fellow you're looking at right now with the phone to his ear. I am totally appalled and sickened that people keep coming into this looking for money. This is not about money. This is about little Kaylee Marie. Brad Conway, I appreciate it. And again, my regards to the Anthony family. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Geraldo. I appreciate it.